Hidden beneath the carefully constructed facade of our conscious life is a complex maze known as the shadow self. This uncharted territory holds back emotions we've suppressed, unmet desires, and lingering traumas, casting a distorted shadow over our existence. However, within this concealed realm, beneath layers of self-deception, there are valuable treasures waiting to be discovered. Delving into the mysteries of shadow work is no small task. It requires courage to face uncomfortable truths, confront vulnerabilities, and ultimately build a more genuine and complete sense of self. 1. Unmasking the authentic self, peeling back layers of deception. The shadow functions as a distorted mirror, reflecting our insecurities and anxieties through the prism of societal expectations and internalized judgments. In the words of Carl Jung, the eminent psychoanalyst, the shadow is the unlived life, a repository of all that we fear to express or acknowledge. The journey into this concealed territory entails peeling back layers of self-deception, confronting the so-called negative aspects we are quick to disown. This confrontation, far from being an exercise in self-flagellation, becomes a pivotal step toward embracing our authentic selves. Jung's profound insight, where the light is, the shadow is also, underscores the importance of acknowledging our darkness to illuminate the full spectrum of our being, flaws and all. This authenticity, far from an idealized perfection, becomes the cornerstone of genuine connections, both with ourselves and the world. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. 2. Reclaiming power from the abyss, transformative alchemy of emotions. Anger, shame, and grief, when relegated to the shadows, fester like wounds in the dark, manifesting in self-sabotage, passive aggression, and toxic relationships. Shadow work is a journey that empowers us to confront these emotions not as adversaries but as untapped sources of energy. In the words of Sigmund Freud, unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and emerge later in uglier ways. Through healthy expression, be it journaling, artistic pursuits, or therapeutic support, we reclaim our personal power. Setting boundaries, asserting needs, and navigating life with newfound confidence become tangible outcomes of this internal reclamation. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Marcus Aurelius. 3. Unleashing the creative kraken, tapping into forbidden desires. The shadow is not merely a graveyard of banished emotions, but a fertile ground for unbridled creativity. Within its labyrinthine depths lie desires unfettered by societal constraints, passions deemed inappropriate or unacceptable. These raw, unfiltered urges form the very fuel of artistic expression. Whether it's the musician channeling rage into a symphony of dissonance, the writer weaving darkness into compelling narratives, or the entrepreneur harnessing ambition to build empires, they all bear witness to the transformative power of embracing the shadow. As Anais Nin aptly stated, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Venturing into the forbidden territory of our desires unleashes the creative kraken within, allowing us to paint our own masterpiece on the canvas of life. Creativity takes courage. Henri Matisse. For cultivating empathy through shared darkness, rediscovering shared humanity. By confronting our own shadow, we gain a nuanced understanding of the human condition. We recognize the flickering shadow within all of us, unlock the anxieties and insecurities that lurk beneath the surface. This awareness fosters empathy, dissolving the walls of judgment and allowing us to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. As the poet Mary Oliver wrote, "If you have forgotten how to dance, watch the children. If you have forgotten how to sing, listen to the wind. And if you have forgotten how to be alive, watch the birds as they rise early in the morning." Through shadow work, we rediscover the shared humanity that binds us, not by denying our darkness, but by embracing it as a universal thread woven into the fabric of our existence. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Khalil Gibran. 5 Towards wholeness, integration of light and shadow. Shadow work isn't about achieving utopian flawlessness or eradicating darkness. It is about acknowledging and accepting all facets of ourselves, the light and the dark, the saint and the sinner. This integration of conscious and unconscious realms is the cornerstone of true self-mastery. As Carl Jung asserted, the greatest and most important decision of the human being is whether to be conscious or unconscious. Embracing our entirety, shadow and all, allows us to live life with acceptance, freedom from internal conflict, and a radiant authenticity that illuminates the world. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Rumi. This ongoing exploration into the depths of our shadow is akin to navigating an intricate and ever-changing labyrinth within our psyche. It is a dynamic journey where moments of discomfort, resistance, and even despair are not deterrents but rather integral components. In these challenging moments, one finds the opportunity for profound growth and self-discovery. Each step taken is not merely a progression, but a deliberate forging of a transformative path toward a more complete and empowered self. With every unearthed treasure, we unravel layers of our authentic essence, gaining insights that lead to a fuller realization of our potential. Embracing this continuous exploration with a spirit of curiosity and courage becomes the key to unlocking the untapped reservoirs of personal transformation. As Rumi's profound words echo, "Up beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there." This journey into the fertile ground of personal exploration holds the promise of not only self-discovery but also the blossoming of a more authentic and liberated version of oneself.